Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So Tommy Robinson actually shared this over on his Twitter page because, well, it is really important. And after he did that, it went actually semi-viral. A lot of other people started tweeting about it because this particular, let's call him a dad, because I won't go as far as calling him a father, because a father that does this to his own child, it's what we would call the A word. But I can't use the word here. But anyway, that being said, this particular dad is well known over on TikTok for allowing his biological son to transition to that of a girl. Now, it's considered a social transition for the time being. For the time being, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this dad has actually said in many of the videos that it's up to he calls his child a girl because, well, it's being respectful to his own child. But he has said that if his child wants to go, you know, I'm happy changing and being a boy, because it's all about happiness to this particular dad. He wants his child to be happy. And apparently, this child acting like a girl makes this particular child happy. And this dad doesn't want to do anything to upset his child's happiness. In fact, being a good parent would be like, you know, you're going to be unhappy from time to time. It's just part of growing up and being a child, and also being an adult that knows how to raise a kid. If you're constantly giving in to your kid's demands and your kid's whims and wants, you're not being a good adult, are you? You're not being a good father. In fact, you are being what we would call the A word. You're letting your child get off scot-free, as we have the term here in Australia. There's no consequence at all. And in fact, in today's day and age, you have particular parents that are so scared to raise their kids. Look, not every person should become a parent, because it is a massive responsibility. And this particular dad in this equation is doing the wrong thing by his child. Now, some people will go, Jay, who are you to give parenting advice to this guy because you don't even have a kid? I know what is considered to be healthy parenting and what's considered not to be healthy parenting, and this ain't it. If you've got a kid that is living a delusional lie of sorts, that is the transgender narrative and ideology that you can be something you're actually not, obviously that's not healthy. It's not healthy for a child's mental health or their psychological development thereafter. So I know for a fact that that's not going to actually help your child. Now, what's more is that putting your child on TikTok for fame, notoriety, and earning millions of dollars in the process also ain't good parenting. But hey, if you guys think you know better, by all means, go ahead. Make your comments below. I would love to see them. But I don't think for 1 second this is, in fact, good parenting. And this video went particularly viral. Now, unfortunately, I can't show the whole video because, well, copyright reasons. And the guy decided to put in a song. So what I've decided to do is I'll play like 5 seconds of it, and then the rest will be muted, so you can't see it. But essentially what's going on is, well, this young boy named Ellie, I think that's kid's name, is going on Ellie's first date. I don't even know how old Ellie is, okay? But Ellie looks really young. Going on the first date and bribing the date, like with presents and gifts. And if the date doesn't go well, I mean, there's an iPad in there. What does that tell you? Like, hey, I really like you. I'm a young kid. You know, if the date goes well, guess what? You're going to get an iPad. You're going to get your favorite things. But if it doesn't go well, I'm keeping it all. So what does that tell you? Like, in order to date somebody you apparently like, you're going to bribe them. Great parenting, Dad. Great parenting skills. So Tommy Robinson says a dad posts a video or a TikTok video of a 10-year-old trans son wearing a miniskirt to go on first date with dude. Today is a big day because she is going on her first date. Straight to jail for anyone doing this. I agree with Tommy Robinson. Perfect. Straight to jail. This is what we call child A word. This is what we also called child E word. Tation. I think you guys can figure it out. Robbie Starbuck goes, this is E word station, and it's being cheered on by the left at every turn. Total A word use. First, this guy began to transition his son, and now he's letting his son date guys at 10 years old and gives them iPads so they can FaceTime. Police should be at this guy's doorstep yesterday. Now, unfortunately, not a lot of people agree with Tommy Robinson or Robbie Starbuck, or even myself. In fact, the left actually cheers us on, and you wonder why we have a lot of people that see this as a major opportunity to do you know what to the poor kid. They will destroy that kid's innocence. All under the guise of, oh, but you are what you say that you are. And this is fantastic parenting. No, it's not. It's not great parenting to A-word your child and teach the child that it's okay to bribe other 10-year-old kids to go out on a date with you. Like, far out, man. And but it's all about my child's happiness. It's all about the child's happiness. And if the date doesn't go well, I'm keeping it all. This is what we call the E-word station, because the child probably isn't earning any of the money. The dad is definitely using the money for his own means and his own gain. And again, this is a massive TikTok account. People follow this stuff. If that also doesn't concern you, I don't know what will. I really don't. But it also concerns me that this massive TikTok account has got so many followers and people are laughing at this. They're applauding this. That, to me, if they become parents, my goodness, God help us all. Any wonder why society is an actual mess right now? Any wonder why we've got crime through the roof? Any wonder at all? It starts with the parents. Oh, the parents aren't to blame. Yeah, mate. The parents definitely are to blame because they're the ones that are raising the kid. If they're raising the kid wrong, what do you think is going to happen? People just don't use their brains anymore. Like, oh boy, oh boy. And by the way, I found out today that the Australian birth rates are declining massively. So there's also that. Kids are afraid to have kids. I mean, adults are afraid to have kids. Teenagers and the like, they're just not bothering to date anymore. They're being more, a lot of young men especially, they're afraid to actually talk to a girl. And so they're going on the internet and watching the P word. Our society is just like going down the drain, man. Not a good way. But anyway, you guys take care. You be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.